When did making plans get this complicated? It's time to streamline with WhatsApp, the secure messaging app that brings the whole group together. Use polls to settle dinner plans. Send event invites and pin messages so no one forgets Mom's 60th. And never miss a meme or milestone. All protected with end-to-end encryption. It's time for WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone. Learn more at whatsapp.com.
Doug. Here we have the Limu Emu in its natural habitat, helping people customize their car insurance and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Fascinating. It's accompanied by his natural ally, Doug.
Limu? Is that guy with the binoculars watching us?
Cut the camera. They see us.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Savings vary. Underwritten by Liberty Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates. Excludes Massachusetts.
I am David Cooper. This is The Last Show. There is an invasion going on in the UK, and it's not zombies, it's not aliens, it's not anything that you might imagine. It's far worse. We are joined by foreign correspondent live at the scene about this story from Derbyshire. He's live from his apartment in London, England. Tony, welcome to the program.
David, standing here live from my bedroom, talking about something that's happened in Derbyshire, which took you a while to get used to, didn't it? It's Derbyshire, but it's said like that, but it's actually Derbyshire.
Yeah, I was like, all these places in the UK, they've got all these extra letters, and it confuses my brain. And you were like, yeah, like the Kentucky Derby. I'm like, dude, it's the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, and it doesn't have any chicken there, which again is a complete misnomer. It should have chicken in the Kentucky Derby. But yeah, Derbyshire is being invaded, my friend, by ladybirds carrying STDs.
STD-written ladybirds, which are kind of like ladybugs. I don't really understand the difference. Maybe you just call them ladybirds. They look like ladybugs. You know, those orange bugs with the hard wings with the black dots.
Yeah, when we spoke about this earlier, do you ever have words when you read them or say them out loud, they just don't seem familiar? I thought we called them ladybugs, but in the UK, yeah, they are ladybirds, and they're neither a lady nor a bird. Yeah, they're the small sort of insects that they split down the middle and they fly, and they've got little red and black sort of patches on them. But apparently, they're carrying STDs. Now, David, if I've said it once, I'll say it again. When liaising with any insect, always wear a condom.
That is what people have said, and those people are you, and you would be foolish to say that, but not important. People on the internet are saying that hordes are flying in, they have to shut every window, every vent, otherwise their homes get bombarded by ladybugs. And I did just look it up. A ladybird is what you call it in the UK. A ladybug is what we call it in North America. There is no difference.
They are the same thing, yeah, because obviously in the UK it's getting a bit colder at the moment, so a lot of these bugs are finding their ways indoors. But how dare they come into our houses with STDs, David?
Apparently they pose no risk to humans, but they do pose a risk to each other, and so maybe it's just a sensationalized headline. One person in Greater Manchester said, I got home from work today, and my house was covered in them. All over the walls, windows, and doors. I've never seen anything like it. This is a real problem.
I mean, there's that poor woman in Manchester. She's probably got nothing else going on in her life, poor girl. And when they say bombarded, I reckon there's probably about 15 of them. There's probably not that many. What do you reckon?
We're reading a local paper. It's provincial news. They got nothing else to report on.
They've got nothing else. There was that, and somebody sort of fell into a puddle.
Speaking of having nothing better to report on, let's go to the BBC, a national story here. It was in the culture section, and it talks about celebrities, but also about regular people who have something called a swag gap. And I was taken by this one because I'm pretty sure me and my girlfriend Miranda have a swag gap. She dresses very eccentrically, bright colors, crazy outfits. Yep. She's always getting complimented on the street. And there I am like a schlub in jeans and a t-shirt. And we don't really match all the times. Like sometimes I wear eccentric outfits and we do match in that sense. But there's often this swag gap where she's got all the swag and I'm just a schlub. You know that Yiddish word, Tony, a schlub?
No, I don't. And swag, I always assumed swag was like when people sort of rob the bank and they've got a bag of swag on their shoulder, you know? And then when you said, oh, we've got a swag gap, For whatever reason, my mind went to you and Miranda sort of robbing the local bank and running down sort of Wall Street. But yeah, swag in this connotation is like the way you dress and the wilder, wackier, weirder, eccentric type outfits. And I love Miranda, and she gets away with it. She looks amazing. She wears stuff that I can only assume she gets from sort of secondhand shops or vintage places. Like, she looks amazing, and she's got weight. She carries it with style, the confidence. Whereas you look like you've woken up in the morning, rolled over under your bed, basically picked up whatever your cat thrown at you, and then you wear it. You wear this lovely leather jacket with these sort of big old collars on them, and jeans and a t-shirt type thing. But yeah, I guess there is a swag gap. I mean, I'm very conservatively dressed. I generally wear a hoodie and jeans unless I'm wearing a suit for work. I wouldn't say I'm swaggerlicious at all. But yeah, I guess there is a swag gap. Do you ever get comments when you're sort of walking around with her in New York when she's all dressed up to the nines?
Well, we used to have a glasses gap because I wear fun glasses, but then she started wearing fun glasses.
Yeah.
I'd like to say she was copying me, but I did not invent fun glasses, so maybe she isn't copying me. So now that doesn't happen. A psychologist interviewed by the author of this piece said that the partner who is dressed really to the nines, who's dressed really fun and eccentric and thoughtfully, can feel like they're having a certain standard, and then the girlfriend or boyfriend is not having one. And there can be this feeling like, well, I put in this effort and you're not. And it can cause some tension in relationships.
I shouldn't say it's funny, but I do like the fact that she's telling them that, you know, like you said, you put a lot of effort in. I like it. But do you feel that you could make more of an effort?
Yeah. And I think Miranda, my girlfriend, she would like it if I did.
Okay, so like if you had to make more of it, so let's let the listeners know what she's wearing. So Miranda's a beautiful redheaded, very very pale skinned. Is that fair to say?
Yeah,
pale-skinned lady, right? Big glasses, big hair, very bright colours, very very out there. I can't think of anybody like her that I could sort of associate her with, but she's very bright. When you see her, you just want to smile.
Mrs. Frizzle, or Miss Frizzle from Magic School Bus. Did you have that cartoon as a kid, Magic School Bus?
No.
Okay, well, there's this teacher, and she has a pet lizard, and she always dresses, she's got red hair, she's got crazy glasses, and she always dresses in very fun outfits. Miss Frizzle.
Were you adopted as a child? What is that about?
It's a common show in North America, Miss Frizzle from Magic School Bus.
I've heard of Sesame Street. I mean, she looks a little bit like Big Bird. There you go.
I'm showing you a picture of Miss Frizzle right now, and you're going to see that that's exactly what she looks like.
Oh, yeah, she does look like Miss Frizzle. Okay, right. So there you go. For people that don't know, she looks like Miss Frizzle. So what would you need to wear to basically match her swag, to be on a swag level?
I don't know, like crazy patterns, crazy prints, vintage suits, loud pants, weirder glasses.
Yeah. Are you confident to wear that? Are you confident enough to wear that sort of thing?
It's funny. I have some outfits like that, and I have to be in the right mood. Otherwise, I don't want the attention in public.
I was going to say, because you could get away with that. I've seen some of the outfits you wear or don't wear as it Burning Man. And I can see that sort of outfit on you, but I don't think you'd like all the attention, right?
I do sometimes, but rarely. I once went to a wedding, and Miranda made me wear this crazy blazer that has acrylic paint on it and has fruits, and it kind of looks like what's something Miranda with the fruit on the head?
Carmen Miranda, but in a blazer. And I wore it, and she's like, everybody at the wedding is going to be wearing stuff like this. And then I went, and I was wearing the craziest outfit at the wedding, and I barely knew the bride and groom, and all these old people were just in normal suits, and I felt really out of place. Of course you did. They probably thought you were there to sort of upstage the bride and groom, right? I guess so. Tony, do you and I have a swag gap? Yeah, well, I wear pants. That'll do it. Tony Five, our foreign correspondent in London, England. Tony, thank you for being here. David, always a pleasure, my friend.